Hello, my darlings. Last week we shared a book about Daisy, who wouldn't eat her peas. She did not like peas, and her mummy didn't like Brussels sprouts either, did she? Well, this week we've got a different story about a little boy and some vegetables, and this little boy is called Oliver. The book is called Oliver's Vegetables, and it's written by Vivian French, and the illustrations, the pictures, have been drawn by Alison Bartlett. Now here we are, we can see lots of vegetables growing in the background. There look to be onions growing here and cabbages or lettuces growing there, and these are great big carrots. There they are, growing nicely there. Oliver's vegetables. Finish up, Oliver, said his mum, or we'll miss the bus. Can't we walk to Grandpa's house? Asked Oliver. No, said his mother, it's too far. Hurry up. Ooh, he looks to be having peas and chips for his lunch, do you think? The best thing about Grandpa's house was the wonderful garden. I grow all my own vegetables, said Grandpa proudly. Have a look and see which kinds of vegetables you think you can spot on there. A wide variety, and so neatly sown in lovely straight rows, aren't they? I don't eat vegetables, Oliver told Grandpa. I only eat chips. Well, if you want chips, said Grandpa, you must find the potatoes. And if you find something else, you eat that. No complaining. Deal? Deal. Oliver ran round the garden, but he couldn't see any potatoes. They must be hiding, he said, and he pulled at the nearest leaves. Carrots, said Grandpa. Just the thing for Monday lunch. And that day, Oliver ate his first carrots for lunch. Oh, Oliver's never even tried carrots before. Oliver took a long time making up his mind on Tuesday. Gran and Grandpa came to watch him. Those crinkly green leaves are pretty, he said at last. Are the potatoes there? That's spinach, said Grandpa. And they had spinach for supper. That was good, said Oliver. Ooh, sounds like he likes more vegetables already. On Wednesday, Oliver got up early. Potatoes are very important, he said, so they must have the big leaves. Grandpa smiled. That's rhubarb. The long stems of rhubarb are the part that you eat. You don't eat the leaves. They had rhubarb pie that evening. That was very good, said Oliver. It rained on Thursday, but when it stopped, Oliver hurried outside. Have you found the potatoes? Grandpa asked. No, said Oliver. I found slugs and snails. Are they eating my potatoes? Grandpa shook his head. That's cabbage they're eating. Oliver had 2 helpings of cabbage that night. Very, very good, he said. Oh, cabbage is one of my favourites. On Friday, Oliver was sure that he had found the potatoes. When he pulled at the leaves, up came some beetroot. That night, Oliver ate all of his beetroot salad. Very, very, very good, he said. On Saturday, Oliver played football. The ball landed in a tangle of sticks and leaves. Oliver was sure that the potatoes weren't there. And Grandpa nodded. Peas, he said. Oliver had 3 helpings of pea soup. Was that good? Asked Grandpa. No, said Oliver. It was delicious. Oh, pea soup, bright green and gorgeous. How wonderful. Oliver rushed into the garden on Sunday. Here they are. How did you know? Asked Grandpa. They're the only thing left, said Oliver. And look, Grandpa's digging them up from under the ground. That's why Oliver couldn't see them. Can we have chips now? Oliver asked. You scrub the potatoes, said Gran, and I'll peel them, and Grandpa can cut them up into chips. Oliver, Gran and Grandpa sat down to eat. The door opened and in walked Oliver's mother. She saw the plate of chips. "Oh dear," she said. "I did hope Oliver would eat something different whilst he was here." Oliver and Grandpa looked at each other. His mother stared as they laughed and laughed and laughed. And there is his wonderful vegetable plot again.